Okay, so previously what we did is we talked about how to record our taxes for our employees. Okay, so we collect the tax money from the employees, which is why we only pay them net pay, and then we pay the banks that pay the government and all that. But as employers, we also owe our own taxes. So not only are we paying those taxes for our employees that we're withholding from them, we also were paying taxes. Okay, so that's what our next transaction is all about. And the four taxes we have to pay are, and you'll notice up here I got the percentages, it's state, but it's unemployment. Okay, unemployment, and it's 5.4%, and then we have federal unemployment taxes. Okay, and that's 0.8%. We also have to pay Social Security and Medicare. Okay, and so what makes it easier, or how they calculate it, is really based off of our gross pay of our employees. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this first transaction here. So we have our transaction we did earlier, which is where we paid for our employees. Now we're going to record what is called our payroll tax expense. Okay, and I don't know that amount yet, so I'm just going to leave it blank. And the four we have to pay is we have to pay federal unemployment, make sure it's unemployment, state unemployment, Medicare, and Social Security. Okay, so again, you'll notice that the employees, we pay employees federal income and employees state income. For our taxes that we pay as an employer that we owe is federal unemployment and state unemployment, and both pay Social Security and Medicare tax. Okay, so let me get my calculator out and I'll do the math in front of you. Okay, here's my calculator. So to find our payroll tax expense, or excuse me, to find our federal unemployment, we've got to take that gross pay. And that gross pay, if you remember looking at this, is that $1,604. Okay, that's what that gross pay is. Okay, so I'm going to pull the stuff back up. Okay, I take that $1,604.37. Okay, helps if you hit the right buttons. $4.37. Okay, and then we're going to multiply that times our 0.8%, which is 0.008. So for our federal unemployment tax, we owe $12.83. Okay, so for state, we take that 106.04. Again, your net pay that you paid your employees, or excuse me, gross pay that you paid your employees. Again, I know that sounds weird, but that's what it's based off. It's based off your gross pay of your employees. Okay, I can't hit the right buttons. 1604. There we go. All right, times, and this is that 5.4%, so 0.054. And it's $86.64. Okay, now Medicare is 1.45%. Now I'm going to show you something here. So we're going to take 10604.37. Goodness gracious. Times 0.0145, and we get 23.26. Okay, now you'll notice over here for Medicare they actually have 23.27, so they rounded up. Okay, so 23.37, it's the same amount. Okay, so if I do 23, we'll do a 27 because they rounded up. Okay, again, notice Social Security 1604.37 times 0.062, 99.47. Okay, again, they rounded up, 99.48. It's the same amount. Okay, it's because both of these, Medicare and Social Security, are based on the gross pay of the employees. Okay, so then we add those together, and I'm going to use Excel to do my math. okay, and hit enter. I got 222, okay? So that is your payroll tax expense. Okay, so again, now we go post it. This is where some people, we always need our source document, which is our payroll register, because it's based off the gross pay from that payroll register. Okay, so now we're going to go to payroll tax expense, and we're going to debit of 222. Okay, payroll tax expense, 24, G1, it was a debit of 22. Debit and debit, so we're going to add them together. Okay, and that's account 515. 19. And then we got federal unemployment for $12.83. Year, our month, since it's our first transaction, G1, and it's payable, and we had a credit, and I copied the amount over so I didn't have to worry about it. And since there's no previous balance, we don't really have to add it to anything, we just carry it over, count 250. All right, the next we have our state unemployment. Credit for that amount, no previous balance, we'll just copy it over. Count 255. Now, we're getting to Medicare and Social Security tax. This is where I've always seen kids mess up because they get confused because they're recording two transactions of the same amount. One time for the employees and one time for the employer. Okay, so we're going to credit Medicare tax payable to 2327. Where is Medicare? Again, notice same date, same general journal, same amount. Okay, and that is normal because you're playing it for the employees and the employer. Okay, so don't be surprised if you see on these two that you have the same amount. You're supposed to. One's for employees and one's for employers. Okay, so now let's go paste our Social Security tax payable. Okay. Hit enter. And we have now posted those transactions as well. If you have any questions, please let me know.